Hello, everyone. Today is Earth Day, and I wanted to share with you a book that has quite moved me when I've read it. It's beautiful. Look at the illustrations as we go along, and it's called Brother Eagle, Sister Sky. The illustrations are by Susan Jeffers, and there's no author mentioned because these are the words of a Native American Indian chief, Chief Seattle, who spoke these words when the Washington, D.C. government wanted to buy the lands of his people. Now, history records are a bit obscured. Uh, there are different versions of whether he wrote a letter or whether he actually spoke in his native tongue. But what the records say is that his words were that of a storyteller, which came from the oral tradition of his people. Um, the words were spoken or written over 100 years ago in the 1850s. This is going to be a long video. It's a little bit of a long read aloud. I hope you stay with me because it is very moving. And if you are moved by his words, do comment below. Brother Eagle, Sister Sky. They have beautiful end papers here, and I'll show you the images as we go along. How can you buy the sky? Chief Seattle began. How can you own the rain and the wind? My mother told me every part of this earth is sacred to our people. Every pine needle, every sandy shore, every mist in the dark woods, every meadow and humming insect, all are holy in the memory of our people. My father said to me, I know the sap that courses through the trees, as I know the blood that flows in my veins. We are part of the earth, and it is part of us. The perfumed flowers are our sisters. The bear, the deer, the great eagle, these are our brothers. The rocky crests, the meadows, the ponies, all belong to the same family. The voice of my ancestors said to me, the shining water that moves in the stream and the rivers is not simply water, but blood of your grandfather's grandfather. Each ghostly reflection in the clear waters of the lakes tells of memories in the life of our people. The water's murmur is the voice of your great great grandmother. The rivers are our brothers. They quench our thirst. They carry our canoes and feed our children. You must give to the rivers the kindness you would give to any brother. The voice of my grandfather said to me, the air is precious. It shares its spirit with all the life it supports. The wind that gave me my first breath also received my last sigh. You must keep the land and air apart and sacred, as a place where one can go to taste the wind that is sweetened by the meadow flowers. When the last red man and woman have vanished with their wilderness, and their memory is only the shadow of a cloud moving across the prairie, will the shores and forests still be here? Will there be any of the spirit of my people left? My ancestors said to me, this we know. The earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. When the last red man and woman have vanished with their wilderness, and their memory is only a shadow of a cloud moving across the prairie. Will the shores and the forests still be here? Will there be any of the spirit of my people left? My ancestors said to me, "This we know, the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth." The voice of my grandfather said to me, "Teach your children what you have been taught. The earth is our mother. What befalls the earth befalls all the sons and daughters of the earth." "Hear my voice and the voice of my ancestors," Chief Seattle said. "The destiny of your people is a mystery to us. What will happen when the buffalo are all slaughtered, the wild horses tamed? What will happen when the secret corners of the forests are heavy with the scent of men? When the view of the ripe hills is blotted by talking wires, where will the thicket be? Gone? Where will the eagle be? Gone. And what will happen when we say goodbye to the swift pony and the hunt? It will be the end of living and the beginning of survival. This we know. All things are connected, like the blood that unites us. We did not weave the web of life, we are merely a strand in it. Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves. We love this earth as a newborn loves its mother's heartbeat. If we sell you our land, care for it as we have cared for it. Hold in your mind the memory of the land as it was when hold in your memory of the land as it is when you receive it. Preserve the land and the air and the rivers for your children's children and love it as we have loved it. Brother Eagle, Sister Sky, illustrated by Susan Jeffers. I hope you enjoyed this thought provoking read, and I'd love for you to comment if you did. Thank you for listening.